Hey, welcome back to Livin MN Outdoors. I'm Daniel, and thanks for tuning in to another fishing report. We're going to keep this one nice and short, guys. I've been sick all week. I'm still trying to recover, but we wanted to get a fishing report out for you still, so we're going to dive right into this week's fishing report. All right, this week we're going to start out up on Leech Lake. They currently have 15 to 17 inches of ice on the southern portion of their roads, and then to the north portion they have 17 to 19 inches. Now for this week's vehicle restrictions, they're going to be allowing out all gas trucks pulling up to 24-foot wheelhouses. Now as far as the fishing goes out of Horseshoe Bay Lodge, the whitefish and tulipy bite is still on fire. 32 to 42 feet of water, little gold tungsten jigs tipped with a plastic or larvas, and you will have a blast putting a ton of tulipy and whitefish topside. Now as far as the walleye bite goes, that 18 to 22 feet of water is still a good option for that, along with they do have a shallow walleye bite in that 10 to 14 feet. Now, they're still catching some perch out there mixed in with those tulipies. The eel pout bite is really starting to pick up. You can find those in that 18 to 24 feet of water on steep breaks off of humps. Put on something big that glows, and you'll more than likely catch some of those nice eel pout. Now, if you're looking for a place to stay this weekend up on Leech Lake, Horseshoe Bay Lodge, they do have some hotel rooms available. And like usual, if you mention Livin MN Outdoors, you will receive a discounted rate. They have some rental houses available as well. Whether you want a day house or a sleeper house, they can help hook you up with that too. Now, they do have a full bar and restaurant, pool, hot tub, sauna, whatever you could ask for to make your trip a blast. Horseshoe Bay Lodge can help accommodate you. So if you're looking to get up to Leech Lake this coming weekend or in the future, go ahead and call Cam or Courtney from Horseshoe Bay Lodge. All right, now moving over to Mille Lacs Lake, I talked to Jeff from Castles Resort. They have their ice area broken down into 3 zones. Zone 1 and 2 currently have 18 inches plus of ice, and Zone 3 has 14 inches plus. Now, as far as their restrictions for Zone 1 and 2, they will be allowing out some trucks and wheelhouses. Last I talked to him, he said he had 15 available spots. You do need to call ahead if you're going to be bringing a wheelhouse out of there, but they do have some openings for this coming weekend and the following weekends. Now, as far as Zone 3 goes, I believe they're going to be allowing out half tons and single axles out to there. Otherwise, ATVs, side-by-sides, portables, they have free reign to go to whatever zones they would like. Now, as far as the walleye bite goes out there, they're still catching walleyes. Some people are still getting them in that 6 to 10 feet of water on the weed lines. Otherwise, that 18 to 24 feet of water on the break lines is working really well too. Now, as far as how to catch them, small sucker minnows or shiners on dead sticks is working best, but put on a loud rattle bait, buckshot spoon, rip and wrap, something along those lines. Call those fish in, and more than likely you'll catch some walleyes out there. Now, the pike bite is still hot out there. They're still catching some really big pike. That's 6 to 14 feet of water, big sucker minnows on tip-ups, and you might tag into a monster pike. Now, as far as the perch go, there's always perch. They're everywhere. Tons and tons of little ones, but there are some really nice ones mixed in. Soak a big fat head under a bobber, and that will help eliminate some of those smaller perch. Now, Castles Resort, they do have 1 wheelhouse still available for this weekend. They do have some room on shore for ice castle camping. They have some cabins available in the future, midweek stuff. So if you're looking to get up to Mille Lacs Lake out of the Isle Bay area, go ahead and call Jeff or Kimberly from Castles Resort. Now, just something else I want to mention, guys. Castles Resort, they are now dealing in Deka docks and boat lifts. So if you're interested in a dock or a boat lift, definitely check them out and they can get you hooked up. Along with that, they will be doing dock in and out. So if you need your dock put in, taken out, they can do that for you along with some dock repair. So if you're looking for anything to do with docks or boat lifts, go ahead and call Castles Resort. All right, now moving over to Lake Winnie. I talked to Chad from the Pines Resort today. He told me that their main access is more than likely going to be closed for the rest of the season, but they do have an alternate access that they are using. He said the Big Bay still has 15 inches plus of ice out there, and the bite is going really good. Now, he said for walleye and perch, 11 to 13 feet of water. He said rainbows, small sucker minnows, fatheads, plain red hooks, pink jigs, pink and white buckshot spoons, those are working well out there. And then he did say they have had a huge uptick in the panfish coming in. He said look for those in 6 to 10 feet of water on weed edges and up in the weeds. The last weekend of walleye season, the Pines Resort does have a cabin still available, so if you want to get up there for one last crack at some walleyes on Lake Winnie, definitely check that out. He did say they have some midweek specials on their cabins as well, along with some day houses, so if you're interested in getting up there, definitely give Chad a call and get something planned. Now, the Pines Resort, they do have a full bar and restaurant, heated fish cleaning shack, live bait, whatever you could ask for. Chad will help make your trip an absolute success. So if you're looking to get up to Lake Winnie this coming weekend, go ahead and call Chad from the Pines Resort. Now, if you're looking for a guide or a wheelhouse out on Lake Winnie, we highly recommend Scott Zupfer from zupsguideservice. Whether you're looking to book something for ice fishing or open water season, definitely check him out. Look him up on Facebook or his website. We have all that information down in the description below, but get in contact with him and book something as soon as possible to get those prime dates. All right, guys, well, that's going to do it for this week's fishing report. Really appreciate all the support. If you could, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. It's free. Follow us on Facebook. Share us out if you could. If you do get out fishing, remember, be kind to other fishermen. Don't crowd your neighbor. Please pick up your trash or any trash you see. And most importantly, don't forget to get on out there and get living.